all the stress, the eating and the drinking, we can definitely blame the holidays for packing on a few extra pounds. But today, Rhiannon's finding out how you can take part in all the festivities without expanding your waistline. Right, Rhiannon?
That's right, Audra. No one likes gaining weight during the holidays, or any time really. So I'm here today with Danielle Schupp, registered dietitian and author of Urban Skinny. She's got some simple tricks to help us all avoid that dreaded holiday 5. No one likes to gain even 5 little pounds.
No, because it's not really that little.
That is
it's
disgusting.
A lot. Yes.
Okay, that's 5 pounds right there.
Easily.
Okay, but 5 pounds during the holidays is actually a little bit of a myth, correct?
Yes. We typically used to say 5 to 10 pounds, but the current research actually shows it's more like 1, which doesn't seem like a lot, but the problem is people don't lose it. And then year after year, that's how you gain that 10 or 20 pounds from your 20s to your 40s.
Yeah, 1 pound doesn't sound bad, but when you add it up, it definitely is.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have a confession to make. I wanted to lose 5 pounds before I went home for the holidays, but you say this is the wrong time of year to be trying to lose weight.
You know, sometimes it's just an unrealistic time between the extra stress, the shopping, and the parties, and people set themselves up to fail. So it's better sometimes to maintain until the new year.
So should we be hitting the gym more to maintain?
Well, the key is with the holiday season, you're always going to have more food around the office and baking and parties. So if you hit the gym, you can offset that potential 1 or 2 pounds that you would gain.
Okay,
Absolutely.
So we definitely need to keep going to the gym. But what about when we get to the holiday party? You have some tricks for us for things to do so we don't gorge.
Absolutely. The first thing is don't go hungry. So don't starve all day and get there because you'll be like that beast at the party, okay?
Yeah, we've all been that person,
exactly.
I think.
And most people nowadays have a variety of different types of hors d'oeuvres at their party. So you always look for the crudité platter, like the color across the room. And I also will bring it to somebody's home and just show up and say hi, so I have something to munch on throughout the whole party.
Veggies don't have to be boring. That looks delicious.
Right. Well, you know, when you present it, if you come with a sad bag of carrots, nobody wants to eat that. But the key would be sometimes with the dip, we get a little crazy, so you always want to dip, don't dunk.
Okay. So in sushi and also shrimp are another good choice?
Absolutely. Very, very low calorie choices compared to the fried hors d'oeuvres or the heavy cheesy ones.
Right. Maybe just have a little sample of those.
That's the key.
Right? Okay.
Always try the best ones and then resort to over here.
Okay. We all drink a little bit more during the holidays, right? I mean, you know.
It equates to the holiday. And actually, if you were going to have 1 drink or 2, that Godiva drink that we were talking about earlier, it would be fine. But most of us tend to do more than 1. So the idea is you can add calories up very quickly just from drinking alcohol.
Yeah, and wine is one of my favorites, but you say stay away from the wine.
Well, again, 1 glass is fine, but typically 1 leads to 4. So champagne, a flute of champagne is actually half the calories of a glass of wine.
Who knew?
So 75 versus 150, that's almost a mile you have to walk on the treadmill to burn that off.
That's a lot. 75 calories. Okay, and what would this be?
Well, nowadays we have a lot of flavored vodkas. So I tell a lot of people to take the vodka, have it with a splash of seltzer and a splash of juice. That's only 100 calories. Your Cosmo is 250.
Wow. Okay.
So that's a big difference.
That is a huge,
absolutely.
huge
and you
difference.
can still have fun too. And the other thing is, if you really want your real drink, the idea is just to use portion control. Have what you want and have 1.
As always. What about the cookies? Should we be steering clear of the cookies?
No. You just steer clear while you're baking them, because what will happen is you lose track, you're sampling, and by the time you're done, you might have eaten the equivalent of 4 or 5 or 10 cookies. So I always give a trick to clients to suck on a mint while they're baking because the flavors don't necessarily mix so well.
That's a great idea. I've also heard brushing your teeth right before you're going to bake.
Exactly, because wintergreen and chocolate don't really jive.
Oh, I smell so.
Or you always jive.
You can just invite me over, pop right on in, and then I'll take them off your hands. Right? That's an easy way to do it. See, I like the fact that you don't have to just hold back completely. It's the holidays. You want to have fun, but it's a little give and take.
And that's the thing. It just comes down to portion control. And people think it's good or bad or on or off, and that's the problem. That's why most people are overweight.
It's definitely not hard. Thank you very much.
You're
welcome, Rhiannon. Get them quick.
I know. I am.
You want to get some other ways to eat healthy and maintain your weight this holiday season. You can pick up Urban Skinny, and it's available now.